So Brighton won, Arsenal won. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Another 2 points dropped. The 17-year-old scored. Bless up Ethan. The rest of them walks around tranquilized, apart from maybe Thomas Partey. I thought Thomas Partey played well today, but he shouldn't be playing a right back. Chess. Yeah, this manager is a talent killer. We have got Calafiori at left back. Oh my days! You've got Skelly on the bench. Our captain dropped. Martinelli dropped. Mikel Merino needs to be dropped. Yeah, and sent straight back to Sociedad. I am absolutely sick to death of this club. Jez, Declan Rice, our manager, told us in a press conference, is playing with niggles and injuries. We need to manage his minutes, then he starts him the next game. He told us that 29 would be available. Well, where was he then? Because he went in the squad. Yeah, he then hooks off the 17-year-old and is coming out after the game saying, he's got muscular issues. Oh, really? Yeah. He also got booked because you tell him all to time waste. When we need a goal right at the death, it took 55 seconds, Jez, to take that free kick. Yeah. 30 seconds for throw-ins. Make sure you sub to Jezza, Arsenal history and more. You was gonna go. And I bet you're happy you didn't, mate.
Mate, I won't lie. I'm over the moon I didn't go. My grandson, I said to him, do you want to go? And he went, not really, Granddad, it's freezing cold. I spoke to his other grandfather who's got the tickets, he works for American Express. Members, he gets in the members club, which is great. And John said, Jez, I'm not that bothered. I went, yippee do. I can sit at home in the warm, glass of wine, and watch the game because the Amex Stadium's a lovely stadium, but by God, if it's windy, you cop it, right? And yeah, let's get into the game, mate. Dross, rubbish,
yeah,
shocking. Goal scorer, enquiries, scores a lovely little goal, Saka-esque, and then gets hooked. The one player that looked like he was actually in the game gets hooked off. Partey playing at right back, nonsensical. Did what he did. Probably the best player on the park today. He did what he could do. But man, where are we going? What are we doing? Brighton in that first half was shit. Right? They had no direction. They didn't know what they were doing. And then, well, we can talk about that penalty all day long. It's obviously a new directive.
Do you think that was a penalty? Because Kenny brought up something on his fan cam. When we played West Ham the other week, Fabianski punched Gabriel in the head and they gave a penalty.
Yeah, I was just going to come to that. I was just going to come on to this. I think this is a new directive from the FA that head contact now is punishable. I mean, to me, that was I called it out. I said, that's never a penalty. But I think this may be a directive with, how do I put it? This thing about concussion. Now, to me, if this is a direct, I don't know this, but I'm just going to put this out there. If this is a directive from the FA about head contact, punches, heads, not whatever, that player, should have been hooked off the park then. If that's the case, that he went down like he'd been shot, right, and then he's jumping around on the floor, then I'm sorry, you get hooked off for that. Because, hey, if this is a directive, Lee, from the FA about head contact, all this sort of stuff, like in rugby now, then take him off. Why is he on the park? To me, I'm sorry, it's bullshit. That was never a penalty in my day, but times move on.
I think that was a penalty. I'll tell you why I think it's a penalty.
Go on.
If you've got the ball in the box at your feet, or the ball, if somebody's put a through ball in, and the defender's coming across, and you just tow it past that defender and he clips you, or the goalkeeper taps your ankle and wipes you out and you tow it around him, penalty. He headed that past Saliba, and Saliba headbutted him on the temple. right? If that's anywhere else on the pitch, that's a free kick. Yeah. So I'm like, in the penalty, it's harsh. Like, I've never seen it before, Jez. Yeah, it's harsh.
I think that's why it's a new directive from the FA.
Yeah, it's very harsh, but at the same time,
It
yeah,
wasn't really a
people are
headbutt.
going to go with that narrative of we got robbed, it shouldn't have been a penalty, and blah 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 and blah. That's cool. What the fuck did we do after that?
Nothing.
I don't think the keeper made a save.
It was a shit show again. We hook off our only goal scorer in enquiries, who was played, I thought, very well out on that right flank. Jesus did absolutely nothing. Trossard had a shit show. Right. We then bring on in the second half our supposed captain, creative player, Odegaard, did nothing.
He was awful.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah. And we're looking to cement second spot. Bearing in mind, right, Nottingham Forest play Wolves Monday night, yeah, who will probably beat Wolves, I would suspect, and they will nick our spot. We've dropped 2 points again. Liverpool tomorrow play Man United, right? And I reckon Liverpool will beat the shit out of them, basically. And where is this? Look, Lee, where is this manager going here? I think it's proven right now, this guy is panicking. Yeah, Arteta is panicking. He's been caught out. He knows he's short. And look at the bench today, Lee. Just look at that bench. Yeah, kids on there. And I'm thinking, where are we going here, boys? Because at the end of the day, this manager is absolutely bloody clueless. There was that one point in time, right? Second half. They got the penalty. They scored the penalty. The team come over and he's animating.
Yeah. And did you see Carlos Cuesta, our coach? I think he's the number 2. No, Airport Albert's number. I don't know. But there was he was talking, there was the 3 of them standing there. And Carlos Cuesta's looking at him like this. He's like, just looking at him thinking, and I said to Matty and Ola, I said, look at the fucking state of this. I said, AirPod Albert is more qualified to be the manager of our club than him. Yeah. Because he's actually managed before. The guy that pulled his panties down today, because let's be real, they should have won the game. Yeah, they should have won the game. That guy, yeah, is 31 years old. Yeah, 31, Jez. 31. And he just absolutely schooled him and bopped him off the park. And you can argue about the pen. Was it a pen? Wasn't it a pen? They had more shots and more on target. Now, what we're doing here? Yeah, it's pathetic, mate. Absolutely pathetic.
May I just bring up the point again? I've addressed this many times this season. There was one case in point, first half, right? Through ball, over, through, split their defence, Jesus. Off bloody side again. As soon as that ball went through, right, straight away I went offside.
Yeah.
I saw it. You saw it. Matty saw it. Olive probably saw it. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking, what is it with this guy and Martinelli? They cannot watch the bloody line. He's half a yard off. Now, if he'd scored that goal, right, we'd have been 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Probably killed the game. Right? Yeah. On the day it was today, it was a shit day, horrible day. And man, what is wrong with these players?
Yes, but also in the first half, right, there was a pattern of play in the first half. Right? I can't remember who it was that had the ball, and it went back to Gabriel, and he passed. No, who was it? Maybe it was Troy. I can't remember. Somebody on the left side. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, and we were away down the left. Obviously, the manager's barking orders. Yeah, we turned around and went all the way back down the left wing and passed it all the way back to our goalkeeper. Yeah, Matty called it out on the watchdog. Can't remember who it was. And it was like, he's telling him to do that. Martinelli did nothing when he came on. Nope. Martinelli should have started on the left. They should have started. Lewis Skelly should have started on the left.
Take your fucking Trossard off. Martinelli left. Leave Enquiries on the right.
But apparently he's injured. He's injured. And where he is not injured, did you see him at the end of the game? Did you see Ethan's face at the end of the game? He was seething. He was fucking fuming.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe he is injured and maybe that's why he was fuming. We don't know. We're not there. We're not doctors. We're not in the dressing room.
He didn't look injured to me.
He took him off because he was on a yellow card and he didn't trust him to stay on the pitch, mate. That's why he took him off. And the reason he got that yellow card is because this manager has instructed that squad every set piece, waste as long as you can. Yeah. And Anthony Taylor went, yellow card, mate. Yeah. So he was like, shit, youngest player on the pitch. Fuck. The rest of them can stay on the pitch with a yellow because they're experienced. I'll take the boy off. He took him off at half time the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't trust him on a yellow card. And let's be real, without that little goal that he scored, then fair play, keeper should have saved it. Yeah. But at least he had a go. Yeah, at least he had a go. He kept giving the ball away. Kept giving the ball away in the first half, but he really kept giving the ball away, Jez. Is he had no fucker to pass to, so he had to try and dribble past everyone.
But who else took the opportunity when they had the ball? There was probably 4 or 5 times during that second half, right? When I'm going, shoot.
Yep.
Shoot. As I said at the time, right, to myself, right, take the fucking shot. Sorry for swearing. But at the end of the day, take the shot. You might get the deflection, or you may get the golden goal, or you may get a deflection off, puts the wrong foot's the keeper, right? Or we get a corner, right? We don't do it. Nope. We don't take that opportunity. We used to do this all the bloody time, Lee. We used to do it. Not with this manager, right? We had players that would take the opportunity, take the wild one. Wild ones sometimes are the ones that get you over the line. Remember that cup final against Hull City?
Santi with a free kick.
Yeah.
They said, fuck it, I'm slapping this straight in the top bins.
Yeah, take the opportunity.
Look at Alexis Sanchez. How many times has he slapped shots out of nowhere, top bins? Yeah. RVP, Thierry Henry, Pires, Lundberg, Bergkamp. We've seen righty. Yeah, it's boring, Jez.
You could go on forever and ever and ever. I'll tell you what, Lee, right now, yeah, this manager is schooling out that of the players. We don't have the opportunities anymore for players to take that opportunity to say, I'm going to go for this. All he wants to do is the technique. Bollocks.
Yeah,
this man, Lee, is dusted.
It's done. It's finished. Just shout your channel out, mate. Arsenal history and more. What you got coming up, mate? Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah. Arsenal history more. I'll see you on Monday night, whenever, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever it is. I'm that pissed off, Lee, right now. Seriously pissed off with this. We ain't winning this league, and all the little pricks out there think we're doing it. Get out of here. Get a life. Realise where we are. We ain't the club that you think we are.
Facts. We're out. Cronky out.
Arteta out.